right, so here's the lightweight contender, raging Al Iaquinta. A lot of respect thrown his way, and rightfully so, after taking on Khabib Nurmagomedov on about 24 hours' notice. Still, a lot of people believe that Iaquinta has yet to arrive at his fight.
He has not reached his true potential, because now he's just starting to get active like most fighters are. Now he's just starting to be in the octagon as often as you would like to see him in the octagon. You know he has a complete skill set for mixed martial arts. Phenomenal boxer, really good kicks, and very, very tricky with timing and using his takedowns whenever he needs to. Al Iaquinta is a very special talent, and his best is still yet to come.
And if you're trying to sell your house on Long Island,
Al Iaquinta's a great realtor, too. Man of many talents.
His 13-fight winning streak is no more, but Max Holloway still makes this walk here tonight as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world when it comes to pace, pressure, preparation, cardio. Few guys are going to be able to match what this Hawaiian brings to the table.
And he can do it all. He's got great ability to get back up once he's taken down. He has takedown ability, but it's the range and the distance management that makes Max Holloway such a problem for everyone at 145 pounds. He doesn't seem as though he's throwing 100% effort with every strike. He's just touching you.
Right.
But the accumulation of damage that Max Holloway will put on you will make guys just fold in front of him, as we saw with Ortega and in both Jose Aldo fights.
He's a big featherweight. We have seen him compete at 155 pounds. He has said he wants to move up to welterweight before his UFC career is
said he wants to beat me.
Yeah, he wants a shot at the heavyweight champion. Don't hold your breath. Max blessed Holloway. Y and I represent. Ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, raging Al Iaquinta. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, good to see raging Al Iaquinta back inside the octagon. Round 1 is underway here. Great combinations from Iaquinta. You know he can lean on the wrestling if need be. Figures to go to the takedown at times in this particular matchup, but we have seen major strides made when it comes to Iaquinta's striking. Ray Longo certainly deserves a lot of credit for that. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, we got 2 strikers in this matchup, but the boxer has been the one getting off early. Beautiful combination by him there.
Well, so many strikes back-to-back would seem to show that he has a speed advantage. And if you have an advantage, you start to string those combinations together, and you can get a lot of damage off in a short period of time.
Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max Blessed Holloway? Glancing right hand lands upstairs. There's another one. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Oh, big head kick there.
check that last one.
Another huge kick is true.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Lands a good series of kicks here. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. The fighters separate.
Back to his feet. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. Oh, he smokes.
Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh! Big right hands there by Max Holloway. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Holloway.
Those are big strikes.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Oh!
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh! Superman punch is true. Big knee there. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Iaquinta's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. 5 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from 2 of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
All right, here we go with our second round. It is Max Holloway and that man, Raging Al Iaquinta. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, another blistering combination there, really slow. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he got him hurt bad.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight. Landed a good uppercut there. Nice leg kick.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there. Hurt him again. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Massive shot from the top. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Holloway getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game team.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight starts...
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. I want to see those takedowns.
90 seconds to go now. Man, has his chin been tested early. Shot to the body here, blocked by Holloway. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression. Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh! Big right hand.
What a round. Wow, what a round it was. There's the horn. 2 knockdowns. Certainly a 10-8 is plausible. We'll see if his opponent can make some adjustments here. It's going to be tough.
J.A., I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. I was yelling, it's over, it's over. After the first knockdown, dude gets up and gets knocked down again. He understands now he has a very tough competitor in front of him, but he needs to stay patient, go find another big shot. But one perfect shot shuts the lights off. It's only going to take one of those to finish the fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Lands that beautiful jab.
There's the jab, now another for good measure. Nice job there by raging Iaquinta.
Nice punch there.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, my goodness. Great block there.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Holloway's swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues.
Oh, no.
Straight right hand, no good. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. 3 minutes to go. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
All right, seems as though... Oh! Ooh, diving punch lands. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Iaquinta. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Iaquinta's in half guard. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Iaquinta's eye is closing up. And right into side control. Final 30 seconds of this 3rd round. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. He's having his way with him here.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, another ground strike gets through. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championships?
You understand that you are getting close now. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh, hard work pays off, lands the Superman punch flush. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters. Stunned, drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Holloway gets back up here. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw. Oh, my goodness.
That was it!
Holy smokes!
What a result in Rio, a stunner!
Holy smokes!
And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 41 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about it, folks? Max Holloway by knockout. He had a different tone to him this week in our fighter meeting. He was urgent, felt like he kind of needed a statement maker here tonight. Couldn't have done more to maximize the showcase.
I mean, that's exactly what he did. He was very aware of what he needed to do. He's had opportunities before. So in order to earn another one, you got to make a statement. You got to be impressive. And that is exactly what Max Holloway was today.
And if you're going to get a title fight, he said, you got to do something special. Certainly one adjective to describe the finish Max Holloway produced here tonight.
I'm staying here to my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. You won't see me till my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it till my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all. Put it 100%. Yeah, wake up and get to this paper. No, I'ma put in the label. Steady just making me greater. Yeah, never needed motivation. Just a little concentration. Win it on every occasion. I ain't just here for the moment. Grind from the night to the morning. Pounding the pavement and hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own